Outside with my bookie buds. Say hey, honey. Tell him hi. Hi. I normally got a chaser. I guess you don't want to play. Hey cousins. Okay, so anywho, welcome back. This is me at the motorcycle shop with my son. I promised him that I would buy him a bike for his birthday, and that never happened because, you know, in the state of Oklahoma, people always play with my money. They always want me and my kids to suffer. I cannot tell you why, but we ain't gonna keep speaking on nothing negative because God is good and we have been blessed, and I am grateful, and I'm gonna be happy for the little things that are positive in my life. You know what I mean? So, anywho, so some things happened. You know, my mom was deceased, and we got a little bit of money from my mom, insurance, and so my kids didn't get a lot of loving. So I took most of the things that I got from my mom, and I bought my daughter her well, I took my taxes and bought my daughter a car. I should have inserted that. And then I went and I got money from insurance, and I took that and I put my daughter in driver's ed because she's 15 and she will be 16 in May. Put her in driver's ed and got the rest of her little stuff for her birthday party. Okay, it's her sweet 16 B&B party. Okay, and it's already locked down. I got all the stuff, all the games, everything. So yeah, we're good over there. Well, I didn't get to do the things I want to do for my son for his birthday. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and let him pick out something, and he decided he wanted this bike. Mind you, all my son's life, he has been one of those kids that like motorcycles, race cars, things like that. That's just the type of kid he is. Now, I don't know if you guys know, when your kids grow up in certain environments, their mentality is different than certain type of kids. So my son grew up on a base with a lot of kids that did not look like him. And so he learned to like things that are a little different than a lot of black kids are liking, even though I do see a lot of black kids getting into NASCAR and things like that, which he will never be able to do that because mom is scared. But he is really into like dirt bikes, ATVs. He likes to like the country style life. You get what I'm saying? My son likes that type of aesthetic of being around like he's different than a lot of the little boys in my family, and I've noticed that. You know, a lot of boys in my family, they're like all football. My son is not football. My son is wrestling, which is on my dad's side. They're wrestling, they're baseball, and that's very much my son. Only difference is that my son likes motorcycles. He likes motorcycles. He likes to play with like guns. He likes to go hunting. He likes, you know, he's just a little different, and I love it for him because he has found people here that are like him, that likes the things that he likes to do. And so I went and got him a bike. And we actually, this place right here is called Sooner Motors. It's like cycles and motors. They're awesome. Like, oh my God, please go. If you are ever looking to get your kid like an ATV or this is a dirt bike or anything like that, please go. They will give your kids riding lessons. They will bring it out to you. They will make sure it's full of gas. They will make sure that you get an owner's manual. They will give you training. Like, they are absolutely awesome. Do you hear me? And the whole staff was like this. No one was sneak dissing. No one was disrespectful. No one was rude. They were absolutely the nicest people. And I appreciate it so much. My son was so excited. They were so sweet to him. They were so sweet to me because, yes, I'm nervous. It was just awesome to experience this. The people are really, really nice. We will be back to buy more. I seen this little, like, you seen the things I was showing you guys where the big, like, it kind of looks like the go-karts. I want one. Okay? I want one. In Oklahoma City, where I live, you will see a couple of the young guys riding them, and they'll like honk at you and smile, laugh, or whatever, because they know I seem to like those kind of things. I also have an obsession with motorcycles. I'm just scared to get one. Anywho, so yeah, so I took my son out here. We got his little bike. He's getting his lesson because they have to give you a lesson or they will not give you the car if you are not there to sign paperwork and get a lesson. I bought the bike the day before, but they will not bring it to us until he had his lesson and I had all the paperwork signed. So yeah, so this is him with his lesson. And yes, I bought him this high-ass helmet that was almost $100, but that's all the helmets cost that much, and he needed a helmet because he's not getting on a damn bike without his helmet. Okay. But anywho, so here we go. And this is my son. He is so excited. He has rode it. Police already been in my house. But I'm just really grateful to be able to do this for him. I'm really, really grateful. that this was been able to done for him, and he can say, you know, I got this from my grandma.
like
you know,
like,
something that remind him a remembrance of my mom. This is his second bite though. He has more than one. He has a little bitty kid one, and he had one before then too. But yeah, so this is his well, his third bite. This is his third. So he does well. He rides it really well. I am going to try to get like a trailer so I can take him back and forth to the it's like a lake where everyone goes to ride, and I'm going to get a trailer to like try to take him back and forth. This is a guy giving him a better riding lesson, because the lady was explaining it, and my son has never been on a traditional dirt bike. He's always been on the mini. So this is his first like a big boy dirt bike, and I wanted to make sure that he had it down packed for sure, and it wasn't just like him assuming this is what we're supposed to do. So the lady had one of the other workers come and actually show him. This guy actually, he was really sweet, but he did say I was a nerd. He did call me a nerd. But it was like funny. It was like all jokes. Or whatever. And we was there. It was actually like a couple black guys in there. Like, cause you know, most of the time when we go to places like this, we be the only black people. And this is not me, you know, I just be speaking of facts. But it was actually a couple black guys in there trying to get them a bike, trying to get them some stuff. So yeah. Whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, so you guys cater to like everyone. I love that, because we went to another shop before this one, and they were like absolutely weird.
Good morning,
like,
cousins.
They looked at us like, what are you doing here? So I didn't like it. But
did some homework, turned in 2 assignments, yay. But I have not got on the treadmill yet. But anywho, I wanted to show y'all this. This is so cute. I went to Burlington the other day because I need some sandals for the summertime. I am not a tennis shoe girl. I got tennis shoes, but I don't like to wear tennis shoes, okay? And I like to wear my sandals in the summertime. So I never, like last year I didn't, because when I broke my wrist, I also hurt my knee and my ankle. So I had to wear tennis shoes. But this summer I do not have to, okay? Anywho, so I went, and I've been like trying to get, I like my purses to match my shoes. I don't know what it is, but I like my purses and my shoes to match. And I've been like this forever, even with my tennis shoes. I like my purse and my shoes to match. But here lately, you know, funds were weird, you know, life is lifing, and trying to switch stuff up and trying to rebuild things, and slowly getting back to where I can do the things that I like to do for myself. So anywho, I decided to go get me some purses. So I got me these shoes and these shoes first, and then I was like, hold up, let me get a purse to go with it. So I'm not all about name brand. I'm a weirdo, okay? I'm one of those girlies that I don't give a fuck what name it is. I just want it to be cute. So that goes for everything, with my clothes, my shoes. I am not into name brand. I've never been into name brand. My favorite brand used to be Steve Madden, until they start making it look so cheap and everybody was wearing them, okay? I've always been a Steve Madden girl. If you know me, you know I'm more of a very like calm aesthetic person. I like the nude aesthetics. I've always been like this. Anywho, so the modern day aesthetics, the modern day style, feel. That's why I love my house so much. People are like, why should you like the house? Because it's modern day style. Okay, that's my thing. It's always have been my thing. So anywho, so I found this one first. I was like, ooh, this person only $12. I'm gonna get it and match my brown shoes. Then I was like, I need a black one. I couldn't find a black one really that matched my shoes. That was like around 12, but I found this cute little Steve Madden. My daughter hates it, but I thought it was so cute, so I went ahead and got it. And it was on sale for only $23. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to start buying, like, I need to start upgrading my purses. I actually threw all my purses away except like 2. I threw them all away except like 2. And I've been rocking this one right here, this little snake skin that I also got for Burlington for like $13. So yeah, that's just kind of how I am when it comes to like, anyway, how I dress. I am very much a graphic tee girl with some cute little tights and my flip-flops and a cute purse. As long as my hair and my nails done, I think I'm the shit. Anywho, but that's all, cousin.
A 10-second interaction can move someone from hopelessness to community. And Ryan Reed, he sits right over there, our 11:30 service, and he's bringing people with them every single service. And there is no better opportunity than to invite people to Easter services as we get to hear about the resurrected Christ. And we have our normal 4 services, but we've added an additional 2 services. And in between those 2 services on Friday, we have an Easter egg hunt. So, man, invite families, your co-workers, anyone that you come into an intentional interaction with. because you never know what God can do on the other side of that 10-second interaction. Well, today we are in for a powerful message. Today we get to hear all about prayer, so lean in as we go to our senior pastor, Craig Rochelle.
Hey, church family, before we dive into the word today, I've been telling...
Okay, so if she don't trust you, she don't trust you. Like, and she's good with it. Like, and most of the time when she says, I don't trust that person, it's something wrong with that person. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, she's just being mean. She's being mean. No, most of the time she's like, I don't trust that person. It's a reason not to trust that person. Now, me, I'm really gullible. I'm kind of like, should I trust this person? Should I trust this person? Should I trust this person? And I give people chances. But once I'm done, I'm done. It's like, we're not going to fix it, because I'm nice and I'm forgiving. So once you're at the point where I can't forgive you, you did something too much. And that's just that. But anywho, so me and her, we're just sitting down, we're having conversations, and I'm talking about the churches, and I want to baptize my kids. And we were both glad that neither one of our kids wanted to go to church because, we just wanted to be with each other for a little bit, Like, sometimes it's good just to be with your friends and not have the kids, not have nobody else just y'all, and we always say this. Okay, we're going to have girls night. We're going to it's going to be us. We're going to find us a community of girls because we need new friends. And it's like, we both do. It's like, we need to find us some friends, a group of people to hang out with, do stuff with, but we don't want it to be anybody from our past. We just don't. I have one friend from the past. I'm sorry, y'all. The pollen got me. That I really, really want to sit down and have a conversation with. And just one person. Just one. And I don't know necessarily if I want to be this person's friend again. But I would love to have a conversation with that person. And not an aggressive one. Because I'm so far past being aggressive and angry. Like, I'm just over it. Like, I'm so far past that. Like, I really... A lot of people think, like, I'm in one of those states mentally where I'm angry. I'm just really, I feel blessed. I feel really blessed. Like, when I first came home, I was angry. I was mad at God. I was mad at everybody. And I felt like I just kept going through trials and tribulations. But I started to forgive God. I started to forgive myself. I started to forgive others. And the more I did that, and the more I started to bring myself closer to Jesus, the easier my life is getting for me. Like, to others, it might seem weird, but it's a lot easier now. And I feel more free. And so it's kind of like, and I also got to do some things that I've been waiting to do for some years. And I feel free. I'm finally getting to fight back against things, slowly but surely get some type of justice. And so it's making me want to get closer to God because I feel like if this is God's doing this to me, like, some people want to get closer to God when their life is bad. My life is good. And I want to get closer to God because I feel like this is God, God is doing this. Like, you got to be appreciative of the little things before you can ever get anything big. And if you only go to God, like, this is what I said today, just to ask for things, then you're doing it wrong. And me, I don't go to God to ask for things. I go to God to thank him. Like, I know you've seen that. I know that was you because I don't know how we made it through that, but thank you, Jesus. So a lot of my times is more of like, thank you. I'm grateful. Like, I noticed that that's what I go to God for more. And I feel like the more I go to God to tell him that I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the small things or the blessings that he gives me, that the better my life is getting. And so I feel like the final step, I go to church, just not typical church. Like, I don't believe you have to be in holy walls, okay? That's why I don't go to Eastside a lot, because it's like my beliefs are different. Like, the way you believe that God wants you to love is a different way than I believe God wants to love. You want me to tie to you. I feel like God said, give back to my people. So I give to people on the streets. Like, whenever it's time for me to tie, I'll go find a homeless person. That's how I tie, because he said, give to my people, or whatever, not give to a holy wall. So it's like a lot of little things that I believe are different. And this is because I have read some of them, not the whole Bible fully through, but I read a lot and I like the Bible. I haven't been reading lately, but I'm about to start again. Okay. Even my kids, I'm about to make them start reading one book a month, because it helps kids when it comes to studying for college and stuff like that, when you can just sit down and read. Anywho, but yeah, so I was so grateful that she called me and we got to talk, and we're really, really going to try to get into making some friends. Okay. and getting a new circle in our life, because we both so stuck on like, I'm scared of people, so, and she's scared of people, like, so we're both so stuck. Like me, I'm terrified of people. Like people like, are you really? Yeah. Every time I'm nice to someone or I trust them, they absolutely fuck me over. It's like every single time. It never freaking fails. It never fails, and I'll be waiting for it, and that's sad. I feel like it's sad to be waiting for someone to hurt you, but I do, and I'm so numb now that I just like, because they always come back and then want it to go back to the way it was, and that's never gonna happen. Because it's always like that. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. People always come back wanting me back in their life, and I'll be good on it. Like, no, I'm good. Once you hurt me, like if you did it once, you're gonna do it again, and I'm too old to keep getting hurt. Like if you keep getting hurt, that's on you. You get what I'm saying? That's you. So, no, I don't do that. I'm a life coach. I learn my lessons and I move on, baby. You get it? All right. So, anywho. But yeah, so we did that. And I always tell her about things that's going on, like all the time. Girl, this is happening. Let's go. And she's always like, no, no. I'm like, no, we're going to go. This time for real. We're going to go. Because she has a really bad anxiety with people. I don't have anxiety with people. It's just that whenever people see me, because it's me. I'm not dumb. I know who I am. It's always something like we're in church and the lady's like, he doesn't like you, this and that. Baby, who is he? Who is he? Which he? Stuff like that. One of my feelings to be hurt, but I take it as a sign of misery. Just somebody miserable, you know, going through some stuff and wanting me to be sad and miserable too. Like people, misery loves company. And if you don't understand that, then you're going to be hurt all the time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when people are going to manic moments, they, you know, deflect that onto you because they're miserable, so they want you to be miserable too, and you have to learn to separate it. You can't just look at it as like, if you always go into everything angry, then that's what everything's going to be for you, angry. Like if you go into it and you have grasped the concept of how to pick apart the pieces, and you know when someone is manic or someone is psychotic or when someone is going through something that is dealing with some form of type of mental issue, because for you to be in church yelling out he don't like you, something's not right there, right? Okay, so when you are at that point in life when you could separate, like something's wrong with this person's mental, because why would you do that? A sane person would not do that. Then life gets easier. It gets easier, and it's easier to move on from situations, you know? And with me, life is easier because I pick apart things. I don't sit and I don't dwell on it, because what for? It wasn't something to do with me. It was something to do with them, you know? And I just love it. I love how my mindset is. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I just absolutely love how I am right now. And I owe it to God. So, yeah. Anywho, back to what I was saying. I just deal with stuff like that when I go places, but I'm not afraid of people. My friend's absolutely afraid of people. She don't like nobody. Me, I'm just more of like, what's up your sleeve type person. But yeah, so we're gonna start doing that, and I'm excited for it because we were supposed to start this month, and then some stuff happened, and she was like, let's go back, let's push it back. And I was like, okay, cool. So we're gonna start next month, and or maybe the end of this month. We might do something at the end of this month. We might. But yeah, and I'm excited about it because I'm ready to start getting away from these kids. I'm tired of them. I was so happy they didn't want to go to church with me. Like, just thank you. A little piece away from you. You know, you love your kids, but damn, sometimes you need your own moments. Like, I want to go get drunk and shit like that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to always be, see, y'all say baddies. I'm going to always be a hot girl. Shit. Hot girl for life. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. If you in the 40s, you know, okay? If you in the 40s, it ain't no baddies, it's a hot girl, okay? So, anywho, but, you know, I laid it down, did my mommy thing, my housewife thing, my entrepreneur thing, you know. I'm getting a second degree thing. But now I'm just ready to live again. Like, my kids is big. I got 4 more years, and I'm going to be an empty nester. So, you know, that's why I began up working out, everything. Because by the time I'm an empty nester, I'm going to be right. So, anywho. And I don't really want to get into anything where we are living together until both of my kids are out of my home and in school, in college. Like, I don't want to be in any type of relationship where you got to come live with me or I got to come live with you. I don't want that. I want my own place. I want my man to have his own place, you know. I want my own car. I want my man to have his own car until my kids are out of my home. That's how I want my life. And I don't meet a lot of guys that understand that. A lot of times the guys think I need them or I'm trying to use them. And it's like, do you know who I am? Thinking like, you ain't even got enough money to be thinking somebody want to use you. But okay. I always think like that. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's kind of like how I want my life anyway. Like, you know, just me and my kids until they both are out in college, and then me and that guy can, unless, you know, we're together for a couple years and it's safe, you know, to be like, okay, well, we can go ahead and do this movie and thing. I don't really know if I ever want to get married again, because I really don't. I kind of, I say I do, but I don't. I just say it, you know, because like if a man is scared to marry you, then he ain't looking for what you're looking for. So I say that just to see what that man's mindset is on. But I really don't want to get married again. I want like my forever partner. Like, you know, I'm in my 40s. I don't have to get married. I just want to find that person that I die with. Like the next person I actually want to have sexual intercourse with, because I'm celibate. I want that to be my forever person. Like the guy I die with, you know? And so, yeah. I want it to be the guy I die with, and I want it to be a guy. And I want it to be the guy that I die with, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at with life. And I also think that's why God has been blessing me, because, you know, I've been holding myself tight for a guy. Like, no, you're not getting in this. God said, wait, I'm waiting. So, yeah, but off all of that, yesterday, I was trapped in this house all day with kids. All day. Trapped in this house with kids. And with a dude all day. It was such a boring Saturday, but you know, I'll be grateful to be trapped in my house, because at least I have my house, you know what I mean? Still grateful. But yeah, so I didn't really do nothing yesterday. Friday, I don't know, I think I went shopping. Yeah, I have a birthday present. I bought this dude a birthday present, and he has not even came and got his birthday present or nothing. Like, he has like people telling him not to talk to me. And he's absolutely listening to them. Like, he's not talking to me. He talks to me, but he treats me weird because they want him to. And he does it. And it's kind of like, okay. Oh, whatever. But, you know, if you know me, then you know I know some things. And I know that's not what he wants. I know he doesn't want to do that, you know. I know that that's not what he wants to do. But he's doing it anyway. So it's kind of, I'm like, I'm not going to force anything. It is what it is, but I am definitely taking this present back, because my money's just sitting in that closet. I'm just gonna get me some little tights to go. I've been buying me some graphic tees and some sandals and some purses that match. I'm just gonna take that back and give me a couple tights, honey, that gonna go with my my graphic tees this summer. I sure am. I really am. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I might do that today. I really didn't want to go nowhere after church today. Like, I cut my phone off. Like, I have a lot of homework to do. Well, no, I don't. I forgot. I did my homework on Friday. I do not have a lot of homework. Yay. So I did my homework on Friday. So all I have to do is, like, I think I have a quiz that I want to get done. I don't think it's due yet, but I want it done. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it today. Other than that, yeah, that's it. And I gotta do some reading, and I'm gonna do a lot of journaling today. Absolutely. And then I think I'm going to put in some applications at some loan closing places, because I'm a closer, and I need to find me a closing job, you know. I am back being able to do my notary, and that is awesome, but I have not took any jobs, which is crazy, because I need to be taking jobs. So I'm going to try to start taking some jobs, but yeah, I need to find me a closing job. And I found a lot of closing sites online where you can just go work online. They just send it to you and you just do it. So you don't really got to work for a title company. You can just work from home. And I'm like, yes, that's perfect. Because even if I'm out clocked in working, I can still be making money. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm trying to do today. I suppose I did this probably like a week ago. I'm not going to lie to you. My brain is scattered right now. I have some things that's coming up, and I have some decisions to make. And I don't want to talk about it too much, but I just have a lot of decisions I have to make, and it's kind of like my brain is everywhere. You know what I mean? It's kind of like here, there, here, there, here, there. It's just a lot. And so I have really bad ADHD. And that's why I used to be a badass kid, because my ADHD. Like, I was a girl that's jumping off roofs. You know, I used to steal people's dogs in the neighborhood. I was a clee trimer. girl, a tree a tree climber. I'm trying not to talk because I don't want y'all to see my side too. Can y'all see it? I hope not. Anywho, I don't think it's cute to be the side too. I got my whole piece done, like 16K. Like, no. But anywho, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I used to be like when I was going to climb the trees. I got scars like all over my legs from being younger and being a boy. Like I was damn near a boy. So and it's because of my ADHD. I've always had ADHD, so I've always been one of them bad kids. Like, you know how you see the little bad kids? I was one of them. I was one of them little bad kids. And then I used to be really fast. Like I can outrun anybody. So, you know, I was bad. Okay? I was bad. And I used to jump fences and shit. Like, I used to run and then see if I can jump the fence, you know, like Boys in the Hood movies. Like, I was bad. I was trying to run. But anywho, so, like, now that I'm grown, my ADHD is like hell. And then I have anxiety and PTSD. I have PTSD from being a military wife and all the shit I went through as a military wife. And it's not type PTSD is gonna come kill nobody, nothing like that. It's just more of like, it's more like I'm overprotective mother. Like, you know, I'm like very, my kid, who are you? Like type of person, you know? So, and then like, it's my PTSD. And then I have really bad anxiety, but I've always had anxiety. And so put those all together. Sometimes it's draining. It's absolutely draining. And sometimes I'll just have to like, just lay down for a couple days, you know? I'll literally shut the fuck down. And I do it because I had a stroke. Like, people always are like, you look different. And it's not that I look different. My face is aligning again. My face got crooked after I had my stroke, okay? And now my face is aligning. So everyone's like, I look different, but I don't look different. I'm starting to look like myself again, okay? So that's what's happening. But yeah, I had a stroke in 2020. Me and my kids became homeless and due to a fire, and I got really stressed out because we was like outside in the heat, and I had a stroke. So now my face is back to normal. God is good. And everyone's like, you look different. No, bitch, I look like me. This is what I look like. The other person, that was looking different. Okay, this is me. But anywho, so yeah. But yeah, that's that. And I can't never figure shit out. I'm always here, there. I'm always here, there. I'm always here, there. And then my job got pushed back. And guess why I got pushed back? I forgot to do a fucking class. I was going off. I was like, oh, this is discrimination. They're being mean to me. Then I sat down. I'm like, oh, it's your fault. So then when they said the next class, I have to just accept it because, you know, I did it to myself. And I feel like that's God, because God's saying you're evolved past that, so why are you still doing that? I feel like that's what that was God saying, come on, it's time for you to do something. Why are you still doing that? You got so many other licenses, you got some big money licenses, why are you playing? I just feel like that's what he's saying to me. That's all. Yep. I feel like he's just saying, what are you doing? Why are you playing with yourself? Why are you playing? Stop playing. Get it together, girl. I just feel like that's all it is. So I don't take it personal, you know, like I have learned to see what I need to see from a situation and not be over here mad and sad and crying. Like, did you get what you needed to get from that situation? Okay, let's move on. So that's that, guys. And I'm going to close this out. And on this video, though, it should be postings of my son because he's got him a new bike. And my daughter passed her permit test with a 94. My baby's smart. But it should be me posting her car as well, showing you guys I went to church with my friend, a little bit of the church clip. And then I'm going to do another. I'm going to try to do at least 3 videos a week. I keep saying that. But I really need to because my watch hours needs to be up because I'm almost at 500. Now I need my watch hours up, okay? So with that being said, go watch my videos replaying. You don't gotta watch them, just let them play. You know what I mean? Help a girl out. So that's all, y'all. Bye, cousins. Get pretty, girls. Get pretty, get smarter, and get more money. Bye.